What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Live on Two Wheels, Season 2, Episode 9.
I just wonder when that's going to get old for you.
What, the song?
No, just leading into it. Like,
well, remember, recently we changed the song to the shorter version, and I'm still living in the world of our longer version.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is...
Go away, tree sex.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is your weekly motorcycle live show time. It is time for Live on Two Wheels. We are here every single week, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A little note for you guys today. I have a shirt that my mom gave me for my birthday, which was yesterday. Yeah. Hope you guys like Kodak. I wore this shirt specifically, one, because it's yellow, and I thought I'd pop off the screen a lot better. Secondly, I wore it because I have to tell you guys something that might alter the show today. And you guys know I come in here with a lot of energy every time. I think that's fair to say. Am I right, Beau?
Yeah. Yes.
So the last 5 days, I want you guys to imagine just a cloud of smoke, and like so thick that you would think that there's a fire somewhere. And then you look at that cloud of smoke in the distance, and you're like, wait. That smoke is yellow.
Bro, you were going the longest way around.
What is happening, and what kind of yellow smoke is this? It's not smoke. Here in North Georgia, it's pollen. I have terrible allergies, so I have wanted to die the last 4 days.
And what do I keep telling you?
Don't die.
Don't die.
And how good of a job have I done?
Yeah, you're still alive.
Doing a great job. I'm on like day 3 of taking my allergy medicine. I don't like taking it when I don't need to, but
I live on that shit.
This week I've had to. So I'll be taking that the rest of the season. But anyway, I wore the yellow shirt to commemorate the pollen that is slowly trying to kill me.
I'm wearing a shirt.
Can you guys even notice there's pollen on my microphone?
I'm wearing a shirt as well. What shirt am I wearing?
I can't even see. Oh, you're wearing a Harley Davidson shirt.
No, the fuck I'm not.
Oh, an Indian shirt. Shit. I had a 1 of 2 chance. So I just got done eating a cough drop. I've been doing them all day. I got some tea with honey. I'm gonna try to not cough in y'all's ears for an hour and a half.
You're not even gonna riff on the shirt even a little bit.
I'm not gonna riff on the shirt
at all. Like nothing. They have nothing to say about the fact that I chose to wear an Indian shirt today.
What does an Indian shirt have to do? What's today? Am I missing? Am I somewhere in another timeline?
Fucking forget about it.
Okay. So
Jesus Christ.
That's where we are at today, guys. I'm gonna try not to cough in y'all's ears like I've been coughing with the guys all day.
What did you ride in on today? You absolute sped.
We'll get to talk about that in a second.
That's what I'm saying.
We got secret stuff to tell you guys.
Good God.
Sorry. Anyway, Season 2, Episode 9, Live on Two Wheels. Tonight, you guys might have noticed we posted a first ride today, which is not typically what we do, but we posted the first ride today because we want to do an episode of what we're going to call After the Ride, a show, because you guys know we got shows now. We got our little Path to Upgrade show. We're gonna start. We're gonna try out After the Ride today, and basically what we wanted to do is I just rode the 2022 Suzuki GSX-R750.
Yep.
You guys know how first rides are. They're very segmented. They're very like regimented. We have a very specific things to say at certain periods. And we got to get those first rides in. Like we want to get them down to like 20 minutes. They're currently at like 30.
No, I'd like to get them down to 15. Let's go.
The point is we don't have a lot of time.
Less.
The point is we don't have a lot of time during first rides because we're trying to pack those with info. But here on Live on Two Wheels, we have an opportunity to just kind of like have a conversation. So I wanted to try a show out where it's after the ride. We've done the first ride, and now we have a more open conversation. We can talk with you guys. We can interact with you guys in the chat, and I can kind of get out more of what I experienced in the first ride. That sorry, I got distracted by that. Can you show my screen, Beau?
Oh, okay. What am I looking at here? Wait, hold on.
Ghost just dropped this in our sport. Happy birthday! It's like your very own Christmas. Ghost, your national treasure. So, guys, that's what today's going to be. We're going to kind of go deeper into the GSX-R.
Is my face?
So we'll cut beard. That's why. So if you guys have in the chat, whenever, we'll have a period of time where I've got some stuff to say. But having just been off the motorcycle, I would really love this opportunity for you guys to ask me questions that you have about the GSX-R750, the 2022 model. We rode the orange one. We'll show you guys some stuff. But if there's some stuff I can answer you, I'm fresh off the bike. I just got done riding it like a week or so ago, so everything's fresh. I can answer some pretty in-depth questions if you guys ask for it. So later in the show, we'll have a little taking questions segment or something like that. That would probably make sense for the after the rest segment.
Real quick, and then we'll get into it. Mini public production meeting. I think that we should do this
I'm popping my chat out while you say this.
More often, but as a smaller segment. To talk about the bike that we most recently did a first ride on, but like a little segment, kind of like
okay, so not a whole show about it, but
right. I just think that'd be nice, yeah, like because it'll be fresh on your head, and we can do a little pops out, and then if people are interested in learning more about that bike, then we can be like, okay, we're going to cater a whole episode to the XYZ motorcycle.
You know what I mean? I would be totally down with that.
That way, we can all kind of like it's literally kind of a you don't have to follow any regimented kind of shazazz.
Yeah, you guys can let us know in the chat if that's something you guys would be interested in. Obviously, we're going to do today's episode the same way, like that's the plan. Yeah. But if that's, I would be totally down with that. Not having a whole episode about it.
Oh, cool. Do that in the mic.
Oh God, no! I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
Okay, Beau.
He's dying. Oh,
you guys just stay on me, okay?
You sounded like my Aunt Dale. She was a trucker for like 30 years.
Oh no, I don't want any of that. No offense to your Aunt Dale.
No, she was a chain smoker for a long time. That's what you sounded like.
Never smoked. Okay, so
maybe you should.
That at this point,
condition your lungs.
What worse could happen?
You don't hear me coughing.
That's what we're going to be talking about in today's episode. So let's get through. Let's get through the rest of the stuff. That's what we're talking about. First off,
nice segue. Fucking Christ.
Oh man. First off, Beau, do you have any moto shout-outs you wanna do today?
We got one, and it's some of my favorites. If you go up to and open up that photo real quick, we got our. You're talking about.
I'm talking about the YouTube/video thing,
right.
But we can do a Discord shout-out.
Let's skip that because you didn't use full words.
Yeah, sorry. Actually, we should get into all the stuff of like if you guys want to watch this after it's not live. I think is what I'm supposed to say.
This is the end, boys. This is where it all went south. You got a little bit of...
Hold on. I'm going to get this back.
Of bee jizz in his nose. Look, and he's fucking devolving.
We've got this. All right, hold on. Deep breath. All right. If you guys want to watch the show, but you can't catch it live, that's totally fine. We upload these on Live on Two Wheels, the YouTube channel. We're going to have a link in the description for you guys. Go check it out. Subscribe over there. We upload the full show over there, so if you can't make it live, we totally understand with time zones and all that kind of stuff. We're a worldwide show. We get that. We don't expect people to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Much like you guys, we also exist in this world.
We do exist in this world. So if you guys want to go over
better than others.
Yeah, especially than me. So yeah, all the episodes are up over there. And that's also where you can go watch the show and comment, and the comments actually stay. If you guys are commenting here on the live show, we love you guys, but your comments go away. So if you guys want to make a comment that you want us to see for sure, go comment on the show that we upload over in Live on Two Wheels. We read all the comments over there. Yeah. Next up, if you want to just listen to us, which today's an episode you probably don't want to do that because the audio is probably going to be bad. From me specifically. I'm not trying to throw Beau under my big yellow bus.
I don't have any sniffles.
But we're available as a podcast. So you can download it on Google Podcast, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. Yes. And if you're on Apple Podcast, we would love for you guys to do a review over there. Give us as many stars as you want. 5's the best one. Wink emoji. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Moving on. we have
Set it out.
moving on, we have a cool community thing that we always want to push you guys to, and that's our Discord page. It's totally free, costs nothing, and we highlight some stuff that you guys post on Discord at the end of Live on Two Wheels. So I'm going to jump over to Discord on my computer.
Let me know when you have it up.
I have it up.
All right.
So guys, if you go over to our Discord here on the left side, you can see our Discord page. It's pretty big. You can click on Live on Two Wheels, the page, and
just do the easy one, which is
up here on the right, kind of top middle, is Threads. If you click on Threads, Live on Two Wheels, Season 2, Episode 9. If you click into there, this is where you can post memes. At the end of the show, we're going to spend the last like 5-ish minutes going over the memes. And the funniest meme, we're going to give you a $50 Revzilla gift card because we love you guys that are interacting. If you guys want to make it poignant to the show, great. If you want to just make post a photo or a meme or anything, post whatever you want.
Don't
we
forget
love going
that's
through that.
located at the right, at the top middle. I just want to clarify that. It's
sorry.
It's on the right.
Because words are
at the
hard.
top middle.
All right.
One of those is true.
I think that's everything. I told everybody what today's topic is.
Yeah.
I told you about the podcast. I told you about the go subscribe. So next
before
up,
we get into anything, let's hit up this photo because I really like it.
Yeah, so speaking of Discord, we're going to give a shout out to one of our members that have posted over in our Moto photo area. We have a Moto photo area, so you guys take cool photos, and we've got kind of twinsies here. We got a Husqvarna and at a KTM, probably the exact same motorcycle.
Yeah.
Wait, it actually might be the exact same motorcycle.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't know, Husqvarna is basically KTM just rebranded. So really cool photo though. Like I don't know where that is, but I
don't know, man, but it looks
I would
dope.
love to have ridden with these guys.
I see some stone like walls in the background, so it's
and you got two lightweight supermotos, and they're in supermoto trim.
I'm guessing overseas somewhere. Like
this
in
looks
Europe.
overseas, or it's in California.
Oh, that's another good possibility. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So shout out to ATG42 over on our
Good-looking
Discord.
bikes.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome setup. Makes me miss riding my WR. Although I could probably not ride my WR like those guys. Hey, Beau, guess what time it is?
What is it?
It is time for the Ghost Tip of the Week.
Yeah, that was too much.
All right, I'm going to run out of energy so hard in a minute. We're going to find
Words are hard when you slam a line of bee dandruff.
All right.
Ghost Tip of the Week.
Ghost Tip of the Week. Save money on gas. Ride a motorcycle. There, Beau. It's not funny.
I mean, it can be funny.
I think it's actually so funny because he says there, Beau, it's not funny.
No, you are a explain the joke makes it funnier kind of guy.
I 100% am, and Ghost, I love you a little bit more just because of the stupidity of this.
That's hilarious.
This is more of straight on my comedy, though.
Hawk says that he is in Cali. Had a good long chat with him a couple days ago.
Oh, Hawk. Yeah. Awesome. Wait, is this Hawk's photo? Is that his user account?
He's in Cali. It's a...
Oh, gotcha. Yes, we are jealous of Cali people because, the yellow stuff, the aforementioned yellow stuff.
There's lack of rain.
All right. Cool. So next up, let's talk about. You know the segment.
Housekeeping.
I can't even say it.
Housekeeping.
Oh my God.
In an hour.
Jesus Christ.
Housekeeping, you want towels?
More towels. Need sleepy.
Chase needs sleepy bad. All right, guys. Housekeeping. What's been going on around the shop? We have been apparently we film nothing but orange first rides now. We have. I looked this up today. We have 2 first rides that we have filmed that are coming out. The last 4 bikes we've ridden have been orange. I don't know what's happening. None of them are the same brand. It's strange. We've got a really weird orange first ride thing.
Do we know what Trey's favorite color is?
That son of a bitch. I bet it's orange. If he comes... Wait, for real. We need to make a mental note to ask him tomorrow what his favorite color is. Don't give him any other information.
Well, I'm sure
and if he
he's
says
gonna see
orange, you know what's up.
Yeah.
So we've been filming a lot
So
of
if you're
first
watching
rides.
Trey, you know how to trick him. So that's all. Yeah.
Don't give him ideas. Wait, if he's watching, then you're not... Okay, anyway. So, also, guys, we have been filming so many episodes of WBR Garage, it's not funny. Literally, this show got created on... Like, we started putting all the stuff together at, like, 4:15 today.
Yeah.
The guys got
Which
done filming.
I love.
Oh yeah, Beau was singing our praises the whole time. We are trying super hard to just rock through these WBR Garage episodes, and the next episode of WBR Garage, it's going to be of the CBR 1000. We basically ran into what was and turned into be our nightmare with the engine. You guys can see it behind me. I'm not going to spoil it. You guys can go watch the videos, but I think tomorrow we will finish with a 5-day episode. It's a day with 5 parts. It's taken 5 days to get it done. It's
4.
Wait, it got done today?
No, but tomorrow will be 4.
Okay, gotcha. It's a big one.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So we've been really just like head down trying to knock that kind of stuff out. And super important news. Probably the most important news of the entire show, guys. Tomorrow on the channel, we are putting out our second shifted video. If you guys don't know, our shifted videos are basically our like high production videos. We are so excited about it. Yeah. I think you guys are going to absolutely love it, regardless of what bikes you ride, regardless of how you ride. Yeah. I think we can all enjoy the video that will come out tomorrow. It's going to come out at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Chase on Two Wheels channel. Be one of the first ones there. Watch it. It's going to be a hilarious time.
My wife literally laughed out loud.
Oh, you showed her?
Yeah.
I haven't showed Heather yet.
What an asshole.
We were doing birthday celebration stuff last night. I wasn't going to be like, hey, let's all celebrate my birthday. Hold on. Watch this YouTube video.
It's your birthday. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
That's a fair point, Beau. That's a very good point. Yeah. What else has been going on? That's like us prepping for the shifted video has been huge. And then we're just trying to get ahead of time with everything else.
No. Mentally, like, we're in a place where there's a lot of stuff going on. And also, we're, contrary to one guy's popular belief, we are absolutely trying to get through these wreck bike rebuilds as fast as possible because we want to be done with them. And
a little backstory on what Beau's saying.
You don't have to explain it.
I got really upset earlier this week because one person commented one thing, and this happens. If you make YouTube videos, you get it. This dude caught me on a bad day, and he goes, "Oh," he said something about like milking WR Garage.
No. If we were milking it, trust me, we wouldn't be doing a 4-day-in-1 episode.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So we are at the top of the hill.
Oh, what is this?
We are at the top of the hill for these bikes, so we are trying to get them as quickly as possible. But we also are juggling a lot of things. One of those things, of course, is always loaner bikes.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
We are going to have a lot of them here soon.
Oh, my God.
So you guys know that we had the Yamaha Tracer 9 GT. That went out to get something fixed because there was a small little incidental recall.
Yeah, nothing we did on it. It was just like a regular recall.
Yeah, and it wasn't anything mechanical or severe, from what I understand. They're going to be bringing that back.
Supposedly this week. So
this week,
tomorrow?
Yeah, we're picking up a couple of bikes.
We have a bike here.
We have a bike here, but we're picking up a couple of bikes. Are we allowed to talk about the?
We will be getting some Triumph Tiger 660s in,
and then 2 other bikes that we're picking up.
We cannot talk about those yet.
But we're getting the Triumph Trident 660s, a pair of them. We're getting 2 other. Unknown bikes to you guys.
They're the big things that we can't talk about. But we also, hey, Beau, what do we have right outside the garage door?
Currently, we have an Indian Chief Bobber Dark Horse right outside the garage door.
Yeah, so good job wearing that shirt.
Yeah,
we unfortunately don't have any Kodak cameras here.
That's the whole reason I wore this.
But you're thinking ahead on that one.
We've got events we're going to. We've got trips we've got planned.
The year's getting heated right now. It's getting a lot. Also, in this show, we're going to talk about this pretty little boy. You guys see this? The new Cardo stuff. Oh, we're going to watch the video. I'm excited about it. I installed it on my helmet today. Hadn't even got to check it out yet.
Yep. I've had mine on for a couple days now.
Oh, brag more, please.
Well, somebody's got to test it.
Somebody's got to
fucking waffling around.
I thought you were going to say somebody's got to brag.
We got them at the same time.
Hey, man, I'm busy.
Dragging your fuck.
I've been trying to not die, okay? It's a little busy.
Job.
It is a full-time job. Okay, next segment that I'm super excited for. So you guys know our next segment, Quick Shifter. Now,
oh my God.
With the Quick Shifter segment, typically I'm not so quick. No surprise to anybody. But our producer Ghost has he came up with a solution that might make this segment actually quick shifter. So, may I
don't die.
May I introduce Ghost's quick shifter announcement board that I will read from.
Okay.
So if you'll go to my screen. News, highlights, and fun facts. This is our segment.
Don't do it in that voice.
This is our segment where we talk about things in the motorcycle industry very quickly. And if you guys want to see us talk about it more, or if it takes me longer than the 30 seconds allotted, we have to make an entire show about it. Let us know in the comments if you want to hear more stuff. All right, let's go. It's going. Suzuki files patent for SOS system using internal sensors like an IMU to detect and assess accidents.
Okay.
I mean, look at this one. He literally, him and the bike are taking a nap, son.
Did he's lost a leg?
Well, so this is strange. So how is okay? So let's take situation C here. The bike's tipped over on a piece of wood. No, I've got time. Look, I got 10 seconds. Don't slow me down. How is the bike supposed to sense that homeboy over here done fallen off?
I don't know. I don't trust them to do anything new.
Also, yeah, Suzuki doing this? Oh,
Yeah.
It's over. Okay, next segment. See, this is keeping us on time. Harley Davidson to
I just want to say the Harley Davidson, August 12th, new model. Guess what?
April 12th.
Yeah, April 12th. I said this in our video that our live on Duels we did a while back. It's gotta be. It's 100% gotta be a traditional Sportster.
I'm excited for this because this tells me that Harley is. We know that Harley's branching out to this new stuff like the Sportster S and the Pan Am.
This is going to be
but this is
a
them
new
keeping
version.
up. They're updating their old stuff.
Yeah.
I'm getting blasted by calling Harley's old stuff whatever. Anyway, excited for that.
Cool.
Arizona officially made lane filtering legal for most riders.
Nice.
Two-wheel only, trikes and sidecars excluded. Now, we talked about this in the Quick Shifter a few weeks ago because this was on the docket for them.
This is like one of the slowest laws to make its way through the United States. It needs to happen.
Well, look, let's be happy. There's one more state, and, states are slow.
It's a great one. I'm not saying the state in and of itself, but the roads and the environment out when you get out and about, I love them. So I'm happy. More states. Let's do
both
this.
of us. We're both happy. Next up, 30th anniversary Honda Fireblade, aka CBR 1000 RRR-R, coming to coming to North America with performance upgrades
the
and
round
classic
headlights
graphics.
on the old ones, though.
Bro, that
I love the round headlights on the old ones.
If you're listening and you like a white bike with blue and red accents, you have to watch this or just look the damn 30th anniversary up. This thing looks fire. Yeah. I don't know if I like the old one or the new one more.
I love the look of the old one.
I like them both so much.
Double rounds.
Oh,
chef's kiss.
Okay, damn it. Can-Am announces its first 3 electric motorcycles are on the way.
I'm surprised it took this long.
Can-Am said, look, man, to hell with making a gas-powered motorcycle.
No, it's an easy platform because it already doesn't require a lot of like motorcycle skills to ride it.
Right. Well, these are motorcycles, though. They're
doing a two-wheel?
These are two-wheel.
First three electric.
3 electric. These are two-wheel motorcycles.
So now Can-Am is going into motorcycles.
They skipped the two-wheel motorcycle.
Entirely. I don't like this.
I'm so excited, and I love that they just skipped.
Goodbye.
And that was a quick shifter segment. Look at that. How cool was that?
I don't like the two-wheel Can-Am.
All right, the time's over. Quick shifter's over. We can't talk about it anymore. You guys, please load the chat up with Can-Am stuff. I want to make Beau talk about it for like an hour and a half.
I have control of the spam filters, so you shut the fuck up.
Oh shit! I didn't realize you had so much power. All right, that was quick shifter. I think that went really well.
Yeah.
Ghost, good job on giving us 30 seconds to talk about that. Cause
God, I need one of those for when we do any video for you.
You shut the hell up. Like the quick shifter change. Yes, we do like that. Claps in the chat if you like the quick shifter change.
More claps in the chat.
That was a great idea. That was totally Ghost. He came into that. Oh my God, double claps. You get double claps. All right, quick shifter done. Ghost tip of the week done. Boom. Segment 1. All right. That's everything, right? We can get into this damn motorcycle. You You caffeinating up? You need some of those caffeine gummies?
No, I don't touch anything. I'd much rather have this. A new flavor. It's peach.
Ugh.
It's ultra peach.
Alrighty. So 2020. Wow, that was a crisp sound. Jesus. All right, not dying. Not
Don't
dying.
die.
Let's go. All right, guys, let's talk about this GSX-R750, the 2022 model, the brandest new one they got.
The brandiest newest.
The brandiest newest, which is, terms you don't really talk about with Suzuki.
Here's the thing. That is a misnomer. It's not the newest. It's just the one with the highest number.
Yeah, guys,
In the year.
just to be clear, I'm not even going to get into the negatives yet. We're going to start
No.
out positive because
I will say this before we get into it.
Uh-huh.
I have nothing but sympathy, and my heart goes out to all Suzuki riders. Because
Your sympathy goes out?
the fucking company does not give a shit about you. They literally
you can't
sat
say
on
that.
an R&D money, and then just goes, money, please. And now,
All right.
yeah, you are the ones that
Okay, so that's Beau's opinion.
Yep.
Let's be clear. That's not the opinions of Live on Two Wheels and its affiliates. That's only Beau's opinion.
I think they're great bikes. I just think I feel bad for him. He cries in DRZ owner. Like, that's...
Okay, well, there's no argument there. All right, guys, so the 2022 GSX-R750. MSRP is $12,599. So $12,599. Not a terrible price for a 750 platform.
Pretty good price.
We're looking at a 750cc four-cylinder. It's coming in at 419 pounds, and we're going to compare that weight and that power and price and all that kind of stuff to other bikes in its class, because I think when you guys are going to look at the chart that Go's put together, it's kind of surprising. I didn't realize the information until I looked at the chart he made, but I was really surprised with it. It has two ride modes, A and B. Good luck finding documentation online what A and B is. We were going to add a graphic into the first ride video of what A and B mode is. So naturally, where would you guys go if you wanted to learn more about a motorcycle? Oh, the OEM's website? I did too. Suzuki, on their website, this is what they say for their ride modes. The Suzuki Drive Mode Selector S-DMS lets the rider adjust the engine's power delivery to suit the riding conditions. And then you would expect a paragraph of like, A mode allows blank, and then B mode
That,
dials this.
To me, sounds like a featurette, and then you would look at the specifications and find out what
Right.
No.
That is what I read you guys. The whole like SDMS thing.
That's it.
That's all they have on Suzuki's website. So naturally, I went to other not other manufacturers, but I went to like the magazine
Other publications,
things.
yeah.
Everybody just copies what's on the spec sheet.
Yep.
So I'm not throwing any specific people under the bus. I'm just saying.
Just all of them. All of the people.
All I'm saying is if you're going to make an article, give me an article.
Yeah.
Don't just copy and paste what's on Suzuki's website. I can go to Suzuki.com and I can click through and eventually I'll get to that information. It's kind of pointless. Anyway, overall, just giving you guys a general idea, I think the bike's a great bike.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like...
Just as a general ride, I
Yeah.
think it shocked me how well this bike performed. Like, obviously on the highway.
I mean, editing through the video and like...
editor perspective.
Seeing your reaction to it was I can usually tell, like, you're very genuine in your videos. Like...
I know no other way to be.
So,
Beau.
like, you put on a little extra, emphasis on certain syllables, but, like...
Wow, I love all those words.
You are genuinely that kind of guy. Just... You push it up a notch, right? You bring everything to the highest peak. Whereas you are a roller coaster of highs and lows generally, but you are the same temperament and same sense of humor and
Right.
same sensibilities. But when you're on a video, everything kind of gets compressed to equalize. I will say I can tell now. I've known you for a decade and have been editing your videos for 2.5 years, something like that.
Right.
I can tell when you genuinely are shocked, surprised, and pleasantly so.
Uh-huh.
Even if it's
Do you remember the
subtext.
segment I was going to say that I was like shocked with that motorcycle?
What was it? Was it the part where, before the highway?
I think it was I said it before the highway and then I reiterated it later
Yeah.
in the video.
So, yeah, if you haven't watched it, it's
And it's out now. Like I said, you guys can go watch it now if you want.
It's
like, after
great.
the live
When
show.
going into that and watching that version, watching that first ride, and with the knowledge that like it genuinely is pleasantly surprised at the bike, and rightfully so, because there is a reason why it has gone unchanged. We joke that Suzuki just sits, they pay their R&D off, and then they just sit on profit. But like, it's a good bike.
Now, we're going to get into some of the detail because, like, I realized some stuff that I didn't even realize while doing the live show that Ghost and I were talking about earlier today. That I'm not going to say it pisses me off, but like, it blows my mind that it's not a thing.
There are.
We're going to get into
areas where the bike can definitely be improved for a modern time, but as a motorcycle,
I don't know if there's a better super sport for riding in town.
Yeah.
And I know that none of that sentence makes sense. Yeah. That's like me saying a dirt bike is phenomenal on the highway, right? It does not make sense, but something about the body position, because, you know, with I think it's like with Gixxers and with Hondas, you sit more in the bike. Yeah. And then Kawasaki's and Yamahas, typically, you get a feeling of sitting on top of the bike more.
So
typically they're more comfortable.
Most of those have like the seat pan is more in line with like the middle of the gas tank. So there's a line you can kind of follow, and it terraces up. And specifically like Yamahas are like that. KTMs are like that, where it pretty much looks like a straight fucking line from the top triple tree all the way to the tail, and the seat's just in there. Whereas with Hondas and Suzukis, they got a much deeper pocket for the seat to sit in. It still follows the line, but it's like down like this.
Right. Nick, we will get into a comparison between the GSX-R750 and the R7. Yeah. I did put that on my list because I know a lot of you guys are going to be wondering about that. We got the R7 out in the market now, so there is a natural question since they share the letter 7.
Fun fact.
Shit, sorry. I looked at you while I did it. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying not to do that.
The GSX-R750 was the first motorcycle I looked at in 2014, 13.
As your first bike?
Yeah.
So you were actually wanting to start on a GSX-R750?
Yeah.
Why the hell did you want to do that?
I don't know. It looked cool.
You just didn't really understand?
The care? Suzukis, were plastered all over all the race mags and stuff I had, and, motorcycle race magazines. It was just like that iconic super sport too. Right.
So one of the things that shocked me the most about this bike is and I don't think it has an electronic throttle. I think it's like a cable actuated throttle. Yeah. And I read some comments in the first ride today that says something about they want an electronic throttle, but I don't know, man. There's a connection that bike I felt like I had with that motorcycle while I was riding it, and it was so easy to ride around downtown. And do you remember when I got on the bike and I was just like, I had to like pause for a second because I'm like, I don't remember super sports feeling this light.
Yeah,
like I don't know if that's an incredibly light motorcycle, and we'll get into.
So it's a cable actuated clutch, which is probably why they don't have a more sophisticated ride mode.
That's probably so, but so here's my argument.
I feel they can only do mapping at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm at a weird spot, right? Because like I want that bike to have more tech, because when we get into the tech, I mean there ain't none.
Yeah.
But
spoiler.
Right. But I love the way the throttle responds to the motorcycle and how the power's delivered. So it's like
I am on the fence about that.
Perkenolus all.
Because I do enjoy the direct connection of a cable actuated clutch, but now having ridden a lot more bikes with ride-by-wire
can be done good or bad.
If it's done even moderately good, I prefer it over it, just for the fact that they can add that in to the tech package.
Right.
So like the Indian does this a lot with their throttle response.
Right.
Will the ratio of throttle will be reduced?
Here's what I'm scared of with that, though. I don't want it to turn into a BMW. Because there are very few BMWs that I've ridden that I feel connected to the motorcycle, and I feel like that's one of the reasons I'm requesting, and those bikes just feel very requesting of power, and not like.
But that's the trade-off, because if you want those like really cool tech packages, which I absolutely love, now having ridden a couple bikes
this
with
is
it.
the fence I find myself on.
Because my bike is about as raw as you can get. It's literally a tube frame, a motor, and a couple of cables set on some wheels. There's nothing fancy about it whatsoever.
Right.
It doesn't even have ABS. So it's just an engine and something to carry that engine across the road. So like I like that feeling where you can have an instant like feedback.
Right.
But it has nothing to offer. So like I would prefer tech over that. As much as I love the analog feel, the tech package and his stuff is just way more cool.
Well, here's my issue though, because what is one of my favorite motorcycles that I want right now?
The MOT.
Yeah, T7. So like
the T7.
T7 based on the MT-07, they both have the same like cable actuated throttle. There's no electronics there.
That's such a good bike.
And I feel like that's why I love that motorcycle, because it's tiny, it's playful.
You do like the raw bike.
Yeah, but then I'm over here like you seeing me in first rides. I'm like, oh man, I want more traction control. I want more ABS.
Those things are really nice to have, especially for if you're not. Look, if you ride a motorcycle like just every day, chilling, going back and forth to work, going hang out with friends,
right?
And you're using it not as a fun toy, but as a vehicle, like as an A or a B vehicle, right? Not a toy that you take out and have fun. Then those things come into play. It's really nice to have a cruise control, adaptive cruise control, traction control, 6-axis IMUs.
Yeah.
All the crazy mappings you can get with the combination of those things. That makes those kind of days where you're going to your friend's house to then go to a picnic or whatever. Who don't know who picnics anymore.
Wow. Yeah, because I always go on picnics myself, I go to my friend's house like, sorry guys, I got to get out. I got to go to a picnic.
He pulls out a picnic basket.
Not a picnic basket. Don't think I'm not going to just chastise
That's
you
where
for
these
that.
things come in France. So I will agree. There is something very special about now having ridden the T7.
Yeah. Oh, you've ridden it. I haven't got to ride it yet. So
It doesn't feel as analog.
Okay.
But it still is.
Well, so here's my thing. I think the future needs to be a cable, like not a cable, but like an electronic ride-by-wire.
Yeah.
But I feel like there needs to be sprinkled throughout the market these cable actuated motorcycles, like the T7. Personally, not the T7. Sorry, the MT-07. I don't think that bike should ever have a ride-by-wire throttle.
No.
I think that should be one of the characteristics of that motorcycle. You know what I mean?
I honestly think that the T7 should.
You think it should?
Yeah, I think they should have bumped up the tech package on that. But that's not.
That's not the point.
All
of
that is in juxtaposition between the GSX-R750. All that conversation is
right.
Analog is nice. Prefer good tech.
Absolutely.
But analog is fun.
Well, so
I think
100%.
Watching that video. And editing it, I feel like that's the vibe you gave off.
I would be interested to go through all of our first rides and be like, find the bikes that I got the most excited with and see if there's like some sort of connection between ride-by-wire and cable actuated throttles. Yeah. So while riding the 750, I had that overall understanding of like, wow, this is such an easy super sport to ride. Yeah. And most super sports are not. You don't have, it's not like a regular motorcycle where you have just like a linear power band. Like you have like, I'm going to kill myself at the top of the RPM range.
And the bike is going to kill itself.
Yeah, because it's revving at like 15,000 RPMs and you're like, something's going to break.
And they're mostly not happy on the other end.
Exactly. Or you're, 0 to, I don't know, depending on the bike, $8,000, $10,000, and the bike ain't going nowhere. So I had a realization, because like we always see the Gixxer meme of the Gixxer bro, right? The guy that rides in no helmet with sandals on, with a t-shirt on, and they're in these memes. They're always on a Gixxer, right? Yeah. Like the Gixxer as a motorcycle has a bad reputation because of those type of people that typically get those. But I was sitting there thinking on the motorcycle. I don't know if I got into the first ride, but I think those guys are attracted to that motorcycle because of how easy it is to ride.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to gravitate towards the easiest thing to do, because the Gixxer is super easy to ride. It's a phenomenal vehicle for somebody that knows what they're doing. But I feel like you can get away with being an idiot on that motorcycle far more. Like, if a guy who rode a 750 around got on an R6, entirely different situation. Nothing about that is going to be the same, in my personal opinion. I feel like that might be why we have these kind of, and I don't know if those guys can ride or not, right? I don't know if they've been riding for a while and they're just making dumb decisions, or if they don't know how dumb their decisions are. I don't know if they understand how dumb their decisions are, but if they do, that's very interesting. I would assume they don't. But there's that. We'll hold off in getting into the R7 thing, because that's going to be a big topic. Yeah. What are you going to say?
Well, I was saying, like, I think a lot of this comes from the fact that most of the time you see these guys, they're not out there on a brand new Gixxer.
Right.
They're on a used Gixxer that don't hold their value, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, the same way.
I'm not sure about the used motorcycle market.
It's like, it's because the fact that they're a very raw motorcycle. Yeah. And people graduate through the ranks of it. Yeah. They start finding out what we find out. It's like, well, you know, if I'm going to ride the track, then take a Gixxer to the track. Yeah. Because it's just a bike. Right. Whereas, like, okay, I still want a super sport, so I got a Honda that has some extra features that make it more comfortable to ride on the road, right, in the street.
This bike kind of would be a very interesting track bike.
You see a lot of older Gixxers on there. They probably got them for cheap. Yeah, they're easy to ride.
They give the whole look of the super sport.
It's just correlation is not causation, I think. Yeah, the Gixxer isn't the reason that the dude bros are there. The dude bros just kind of locked on.
Yeah, they gravitate towards that because of the specific, things that it offers. Yep. So.
Plus, it's been around a long while.
It has been a long. It's been a long while.
It's been a long way around all along.
Wait, do we have to do the ad at 5:15? Jesus Christ, right? Because that's halfway.
I don't know. Jesus. You're the boss.
Okay, so let's just do the ad real quick, and
then we'll go into the.
Also, I can show you. Can you jump to my screen real quick?
Yeah, sure. What do you got? I hate it.
You guys let me know. I've got the 750 queued up on the screen right here. We're going to go to ad real quick. While we're at the ad, you guys can tell us in the comments. This is the 750's front headlight. Yes. Can't stand it. It looks like it came out of old, and not good old, but like bad old. Yeah. And then we have the Gixxer 1000.
I love it.
Can we just... I know that they want to differentiate them. Jesus Christ, man. Take this away and give us this. Yeah. This is what we want. Yep. No, yes. No, yes. No, yes. No. Yes. All right, let's jump to an ad. We get to show you guys the new Cardo that came out 2 days ago.
All right, but the ad's not about that, so let's.
The ad's not about that, but we're gonna. You guys get it. We'll be right back. What's going on, guys? This episode of Live on Two Wheels is brought to you by Revzilla's RPM membership. What that is basically a membership program that only costs $60 a year, not a month, but a year, and you get a ton of rewards from it. It's kind of like Amazon Prime for Revzilla. So if you're buying a lot of motorcycle gear, especially on Revzilla, this could be really interesting for you. Check out all of the things you get for this. So you're going to get free 2-day shipping and returns. You're going to get 10% off exclusive brands. You're going to get 5% cash back, period. Also, for you first-time members, you're going to get $15 in cash back from the moment you get this membership. It's also going to include early access to sales and phone lines and exclusive events. So if you're somebody that buys a ton of gear and could find a lot of value in this RPM thing, by all means, we'll have a link for you down in the description below. Thank you guys for supporting the show by going to that link. And thank you, Revzilla, for sponsoring this episode.
RPM membership also applies to cycle gear and J&P cycles. There, I updated the ad.
We'll see you guys with the rest of the show. Are you on my screen? I read so
quick pick,
when I read this, I go, "Who's the awesome guy to update that?"
Do you do
there he is.
Oreo voice?
Yeah, 100% Oreo voice.
Do you know what my is that your dog voice?
What
do you do when you talk to your dog?
I don't know if I have a dog voice.
I mean, everybody has a dog voice.
I almost dropped my cough drop.
Everybody has a dog voice.
You can ask Heather.
Yeah,
my wife's in the chat. Heather, do I have a dog voice? Or babe.
Mine's
Calling you Heather's weird.
yeah, I think I've called my wife by her name twice, and every time I do it, she goes. Ugh.
Yeah, my whole body was like, ah!
When I talk to the boys, it's a hello, baby. He's a good boy.
Please do an entire show like that, and we'll have no viewers.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
So thank you, Beau, for updating the ad.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Also, thank you guys that click on that RPM thing. It helps the show out.
Yeah.
And helps you guys out. You save a ton of money if you grabbing gear.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be grabbing gear sometime in the near future. So.
And why is that, Beau? Why is that? Because
this is
Adventure Bros,
this
circa
is
2022.
really close to happening, and by really close to happening, I mean I'm sitting on the money, ready to go. We're just trying to work out what bike, get the bike in, that kind of thing, and then work on those details out.
There you go. All right. So Adventure Bros coming 2022. So let's get into this chart that Ghost put together, which he did a phenomenal job of.
As always.
So if you guys are just listening, we'll try to talk through as much as we can.
Yep.
This chart, big four Japanese sport bike comparison.
Yeah.
So we've got the bikes here at the top. The bikes we're looking at: Kawasaki Ninja 650, Yamaha R7, Honda CBR 650R, Kawasaki Ninja ZX-R6, Suzuki GSX-600, Honda CBR 600RR, our GSX-R750 that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
We then jump up to the Ninja 1000 SX or 100 SX. I assume that means 1000. GSX-R 1000, CBR 1000RR, and of course the Yamaha R1. So this chart is broken down by price. So it's cheapest over here on the left, goes all the way to the right. R1, the most expensive leader bike, which is kind of interesting.
One thing that stands out to me.
What is the thing that stands out to you the most for the GSX-R 750?
There's a missing statistic there.
Interesting. What's that statistic, Beau?
It looks like it's ABS, and the only one on that list that also doesn't have ABS
Yep.
is the GSX-R 6.
So if you guys are just listening, we are looking at a list of, what is this, 10 motorcycles?
Yeah.
10-ish?
All the Big Four Japanese.
Basically, the Kawasaki Ninja 650 and up for every class. And the only two motorcycles on this entire list that do not have a optional, not even standard, but optional ABS is the GSX-R 600 and the GSX-R 750.
Yeah.
This leads us into what might be my biggest complaint about the entire motorcycle. Right. You are giving somebody a half-Z's between a 600cc and a 1000cc, and you do not even offer ABS.
Yeah.
What
the lack
in the
of,
hell is happening?
All right, we talked about analog, right? And the fence that we're on about analog and versus digital, but like these kind of bikes, to not even have an option, it kind of feels like it's kind of a slap in the face.
It's
especially for that price. Then
it's absurd.
That puts the price in a different perspective for me. You know what I mean?
The price is really not bad.
Because
it sits in the
for
place
literally,
it should be.
like for literally $300 more, I can go up to the Ninja, the 1000 SS.
How crazy is that?
Yeah.
You can get a Ninja 1000 for, what is that, $300 more?
Yeah.
And it makes no sense to me, and it almost annoys me that it's like that. Now,
great bike, very capable.
Again, I'm not taking anything away that I said earlier. Everything I said earlier stays.
Yeah.
But when you don't even offer ABS, we're not even talking about traction
in
control.
This chart puts it in a different perspective, and I'm like, this is kind of why
we're not even talking about traction control.
Yeah.
We're talking about ABS. These other bikes have traction control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's absolutely insane. Now, the price sits in a spot that kind of makes sense. You know, the highest priced motorcycle before it. Well, we don't have the R6 on here, but that's not even street created anymore.
Yeah.
But
I mean, what's the point of going to a 750 if the 600 is, $1,000 cheaper and has the same exact tech? You know what I mean? Horsepower's not that horribly different, right?
No, the horsepower is most definitely a big jump. You got 148 horsepower on the 750.
20 horsepower difference is what I'm saying is that's all you're getting is a 20 jump.
And well, you're getting a 20 jump and you're maintaining the same weight. So you get that really good power to weight ratio. You guys can see at the bottom. Power to weight ratio on the GSX-R750 is 1.175, which is the highest on this chart, bar the GSX-R1000, which is at 1.275. So it's a great power to weight ratio, which means the bike will go fast for the comparable weight that it is. But I have a really hard time wanting to have a motorcycle for the road use.
That's power to price ratio.
Oh, shit, I'm dumb.
Not power to weight.
Oh, anyway.
It says so on the chart. Do you know how to read charts,
I
bud?
don't.
Okay.
But that being said, the bike
Bang
is...
for buck.
Bang for buck, yeah.
Yep.
All right, sorry, Ghost. I'm an idiot. Anyway, the point is, the motorcycle seems to sit in a good category as far as, like, all the stats. And when you throw something in that idiotic, that will legit, like, I'm not exaggerating, that ruined the motorcycle for me. Yeah. I did not realize that until I was talking with Ghost earlier about the show today, and then he had on a chart. He was like, "Yeah, no ABS optional," and or anything like that. And I'm like, "No, I literally take photos of these motorcycles to post on our Instagram." Yeah. And I was like, "Ghost, I'm pretty sure you mean traction control. I don't think you mean ABS because, bro, a fucking R3 has ABS. An R3, the lowest level Yamaha.
Yeah.
Not to be a Yamaha simp or anything like that, but like,
that's okay.
Come on, dude. You're going to be going like
you say Yamaha simp like that's a bad thing. They're great bikes. There's a reason that of the 4 people in this shop, 3 of them own Yamahas. 4, right. Yeah, 3 of them. 3 of them own Yamahas.
Anyway, this is something that just really throws me off. I stand behind everything else I said. The bike is super light. It's literally around the same weight as the 600.
I mean, okay, so let's look at this.
Actually, pause. This is crazy. The 600 Gixxer is 412 pounds. The 750 is only 419. That's 7 pounds difference. Yeah, that's a really big shit.
That's a double deluxe at Culver's.
Oh God, that's funny.
Yeah. Here's the thing. So I look at some of these other bikes on this list, right? Okay, so in my eyes, the ones that I think put it near that are going to be the ZX-R, okay, and the CBR 600R. Of course, the GSX-R600, right? Those 3 bikes, I think, are the most closely related. Yeah. Under the 1000cc, and I'm just thinking like, I don't know, man. Yes, you get more power and whatnot, right? But the ZX6R...
To what end, though, is my argument?
The ZX6R, it has less power, but it's also $1,000 cheaper than the GSX-R600. Right. So it's like, okay.
Okay.
I mean, and it has a $500 option for ABS. Here's the problem with Suzuki, and it is they build a great machine. There's a reason that they won races for so long, right? They do a really good job of making a solid motorcycle, and then they sit on it and let it just it do like small visual upgrades to it over time, right? And then you end up having a bike that's essentially, a 12, 15-year-old bike with another newer number year on it. The same thing, the DRZ, like we joked about that earlier. The DRZ is like that, right? DRZ has been largely unchanged since its inception. It's still carbureted.
The DRZ is one of the, like,
it's still carbureted.
How is it still a thing?
It's still carbureted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like they make a really solid bike in that time, and then it's just...
And by all means, let a bike have its lifetime, but don't milk it, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey. Don't let it get in the way of like trying to inject something new into that lineup. Like the GSX-R750 literally should get at least bare minimum ABS, if not some sort of traction control. It doesn't even have to be lean sensitive, just some basic
Right.
injection of like modern technology
So
to be comparable to other bikes.
I think that is the absolute bare minimum that Suzuki.
Other
can do.
than that, it's great.
Yeah.
And I like the way it sounds. I like
Yeah, we
over
made that,
other bikes.
You were editing that TikTok earlier
Yeah.
of the highway pull, and the bike sounds great with a stock exhaust.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much good about this motorcycle. It's like, update the headlight and give us fucking ABS, and you'd be
Do you
good.
know what that headlight reminds me of? We saw it at Mountain when we were doing the
What?
the video on it. Did you see that
Hold on, I have to click over to it.
Did you see the BMW that was
The
in
huge
the U
boy?
section? Yes.
Yeah, I wanna
That's
ride
what
that
these
thing.
reminds me of. Those old like BMW touring bikes that have like Captain America's shield on the front of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's insane.
I hate that headlight, but
So-
I like the mirrors and the rest of it.
So to answer a big question that I know a lot of people are asking about,
Yeah.
R7 versus GSX-R750. Now,
No, there's no competition.
okay, if I was to say, Beau, I'll give you one or the other, which one would you pick?
R7.
Why?
Because I know that it'll be an easier ride for the most part
Okay.
in most conditions.
Okay.
And I'm same thing that happened with my FZ6. I'm going to not ride the Gixxer in a way that thing likes to be ridden
Right.
more often than I am going to be using it to travel around on.
Right. Okay.
And
Fair
that's why. That's just me personally.
Yeah. No, I mean that's
I
what
like.
was
I also like the way the R7 looks more. I just think it's a pretty bike.
All right. Well,
It was super uncomfortable, but it was pretty.
my opinion is a little more complicated. No shocker to anyone. So, for you guys that are looking for the, maybe you have a R7 or a GSX-R750 that you're looking into. I don't think there's going to be a ton of people like that, but inevitably, there's going to be somebody that maybe haven't done a lot of research. They see R7, they see 750, they're like, oh, similar motorcycles. This is totally good. I'm gonna bring our list back up to help show what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, guys, the R7 is just because it has the similar-ish CC number. If you notice, it has a 689 CC over here.
Yeah.
And that's a twin engine.
Yeah.
Please be aware of that. And the Gixxer has a 750 cc. So naturally, you're like, oh, what is that? 60 cc's, something like that.
Yeah.
It's close. Okay, cool. They ride nothing the same.
Yeah.
The R7 is based on the MT-07 platform. It's going to be a lot more torquey down low. It's going to be a phenomenal street motorcycle. And on the highway, if you're comparing it to a 750, you are going to be let so far down.
Right.
That bike is going to cap out its power so much faster than the
Blotsky has
750.
a very good point. The R7 seems like it'd be a really great bike for the street and like hooning around town and just having fun in town.
Right.
Like we used to do the varsity runs.
That's the problem.
You know what I
though.
mean?
That's the problem, though. The 750 is a phenomenal bike for the streets.
Yeah, but like being in the city, like in Atlanta. Remember the varsity runs we used to do?
Uh-huh.
We'd go up and like you need something that's not.
So I'll
know what I mean?
I'll put it this way: if I'm going to, if I have a buddy, let's just say we're at the Varsity, right, which is a burger joint here in Atlanta.
Don't call it burger. It's not a burger joint.
It's a tourist trap here in Atlanta.
Don't go there.
So we're at the Varsity doing some little meetup because meetups happen there, and a buddy comes over and he's like, "Hey, I just got my blank bike. Do you want to go take a spin on it?" And he has a R7 and a GSX-R750.
He rode both of them up there at the same time.
I would rather ride the GSX-R750. But if you're talking about what bike would I rather own and ride all the time, I will pick the R7 every single time.
Yeah.
It's cheaper. They're both big four, so they're probably going to run well.
Yeah.
But it's lighter. In the type of riding that I do, I don't do a lot of highway runs because I lived through that point in my life, and I'm very happy to say that.
That's the thing.
But that's the only place the Gixxer's really going to win.
So here's why, and this everybody's gonna be different, okay? Right. The reason that I would choose that is because I am not going to use 148 horsepower for any reason for a bike like that. You know what I mean? I will use 72.
Yeah, use the shit out of 72.
Right. It's just, to me, I like being on that end. That's why all the bikes I've been looking at recently aren't the crazy 150 horsepower, big bikes. They're the sub 100 horsepower and more torque than horsepower. You know,
Right.
the more a higher torque ratio than a horsepower ratio. I like to have fun, but I don't have the need to like go fucking blasting by people like they're sitting still. So to me, that's if you're going up to the mountains, I would 100% take the Gixxer. If you're up the mountains like 3 days out of the week,
Yeah.
the Gixxer's where to go. It has a pedigree of racing. It has every point is locked in. The suspension felt good.
So what I was going to say was if I was going to pick a track bike, and I think the R7 would be a phenomenal track bike, but me having the experience I have, I'd pick the Gixxer
every day. Yeah.
Yeah, but as the everyday bike that I'm going to have to ride, and I honestly think the Gixxer is a more comfortable bike to ride around than the R7 is, because the body position, you know, like we were talking, you sit lower.
But the R7 is light. It's a little bit lighter, but it's also much narrower.
Yeah,
and all that weight
absolutely
sits down low.
Yeah, I think the R7 would be a much better daily rider. And
I
then
also
the
agree with
Gixxer,
Chad. If you're a tall person, stay the hell away from the R7. Luke had a horrible time on it.
Yeah, he did not like that.
Yeah, and he's what?
Well, even if you're
How tall is he? He's like 6 foot, 6'1".
No idea.
I think he's in the 6.
Well, like the 750, it has a really tight lower part, and I don't think, like I said in the first ride, I think if you're over 6'1" or 6'2", you need to avoid that bike like the plague.
Yeah.
Like your legs, it's going to be your legs. It's not going to be your upper half, but your bottom half is you're going to be cramping all the time.
I'd see. I have a problem because my leg to upper body ratio is really weird. So like I fit a bike like a taller person,
Right.
from the waist down, and then my arms suffer. Elsewhere.
you do have
Because you have a 33-inch inseam,
32.
32, and I have a 31-inch inseam.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I am 3 inches shorter than you.
I'm just going to randomly show you guys photos that we took.
We got on the first ride. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. It's a fun bike.
I liked this bike so much more before I found out all the specs and numbers about it, which I guess says a lot about the motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
So before we get too far into this, we can come back to this, but I want to show you. Can we talk about Cardo for a second? Can we
we can talk about Cardo.
So,
You
guys,
talk about Cardo. I've had a sweet tea and 2 monsters.
Oh God, Beau's gonna go peek. Are you on my screen?
I'm on your screen.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Don't show anything you're not supposed to.
I don't think I can. So we're gonna watch this brand new Packtalk Edge that Cardo just released. I literally installed this on my helmet today. Check that out, dude. Hold on, let me get it off. Check this out. The mount, mag freaking netting. I think they call it like an air mount. You would think magnets on a helmet. This thing's gonna fly off. Watch this. How freaking cool is that? We're gonna do a first impressions, I think, of this video, of this product. So this is their new product, Packtalk Edge. Let's watch through the video and let's let them tell us all the new stuff that comes in this thing, because so far I am excited. All right, Packtalk Edge video. Let's go.
All right.
Thanks for keeping us up. Thanks for. I tried to stop it. I did try to stop. Wait. Double stoppage. All right. Google has kept us safe, so now we can move on with our lives.
With Packtalk.
Oh, they did a live show. Oh, that's cool.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining
Hi,
us.
Mike.
When the
I
original
don't know, Mike.
Packtalk was launched back in 2015, it introduced the world's first mesh.
We're going to pause. Would you say that the Packtalk Bold is your most favorite Bluetooth unit?
Yeah, 100%. Okay, so like I want to do some transparency real quick.
Okay. We'll pause the video for intensive purposes.
You can just let it play. It's 7 minutes long.
Okay.
We'll call out things. We'll let this play in the background. We do work with them as a sponsor.
Yes.
The reason we work with them as a sponsor is not because they were like, hey, well, we'll do this and then you can. No, we wanted to work with them as a sponsor because we have used other companies' units before, and I have personally had a lot of issues, and I just got tired of it. And we tried one of the Packtalk Bolds out, and instantly was like, oh, this is because people in the comments when we were doing other videos were saying like, oh, you need to try.
There were so many comments anytime we made a Bluetooth video.
Oh, it's waterproof. Oh, their connection is solid. Oh, I've never had issues.
To the point where it was like, oh my God, enough with the fucking Packtalk bold bullshit.
The day that I got one was, I mean, it had to have been before I was even working. I was working for you, but I was community manager.
Right.
And I got one because it was right around the time that you and Yummy's series was ending.
Yep.
And that was 2 years ago, over 2 years ago now.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And it was like, okay, you'll need this so that we can communicate when we're doing this. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I'll give it a shot. We've been talking about that.
Right.
I've been using that same unit.
Yeah.
With zero problems.
Yeah.
They're amazing. Like, they genuinely are. We wouldn't. I say this in full transparency. If it was garbage, we would be looking for another company to work with.
Yeah. Somehow, I think people feel like just because we take a sponsor on, it's just because a company offered us money to do that. It's like we don't even go through some sort of like process of like, do we want to work with this company?
Okay, so all right, so now we've said that, and I know Blotsky says that you don't have to explain yourselves, but it is something that we like to make sure, because it's like there's full transparency here at what we do. It's easy to see that, oh, they put an ad out or they're sponsored, but we get to choose those. Like, that's the thing.
Right.
Like, we get to choose who we do work with, and out of the 100 emails you'll get, you get rid of 98 of them.
Yeah, I mean, we have to be careful about what company we decide to work with, tightly.
Yeah.
And if we don't enjoy a product, then how the hell are we supposed to
So
talk
on
about
screen
them
right
all
now
the
we
time?
have the sound by JBL, which is another big huge point. And you know me,
yes.
I am an audiophile.
I haven't gotten to listen to this. I just installed it on my helmet. On my way home, though, you can trust I'm gonna be listening to some
So
music
they've been
finally.
working with JBL for a while. You know me, I'm a bit of an audiophile. I like
Oh my God.
sound is important to me.
Yes, sound is very important to you, Beau.
And
Well, I know that. Hopefully, the
the
audience knows
kind
that at
of
this point.
music that I listen to, how would
Is
you
terrible.
describe?
Terrible.
Okay, so there is two types of music I listen to, right?
If my voice wasn't hurting, I would act like it, but I can't.
One of the types of music is it's like technical death metal and
Whatever what I just did.
math metal and
Math metal. What
deathcore
kind of dorky music sound
all that
is
stuff.
that?
But I also listen to like really aggressive electronic music.
I wanted you to say orchestral so bad.
No.
Okay.
But that kind of music puts speakers through hell, and so it full blast
Yeah.
does nothing. Plus, they have that cool thing that takes the audio, the ambient sound, and adjusts the volume automatically. It's fucking amazing. All right, so
Yeah.
Packtalk. I mean, the Edge, right? Is it Packtalk Edge?
Packtalk Edge,
Packtalk
absolutely.
Edge, right?
It's got this really cool like matte gray to
Yeah.
this thing. This is hands down the best looking Bluetooth. I know looks don't matter at all. I guess it does because you're gonna put it on the outside of your helmet. But bro, I love the look
Yeah.
of this so much.
Yeah.
I am curious. Have you ridden with yours yet?
Yes.
How does it feel hitting the buttons? Is it easy to find them? That's the only thing I kind of worry about.
I wear some pretty heavy duty leather,
Right.
so like I never have a good feel. But like the concave part where the button is,
Right.
right?
They
little-
do stick up a good
Yeah,
amount.
and so like I can usually find that pretty easy with the glove on, and then
These are what
and-
we're
and
talking
pushing
about
it.
right
Yeah.
here, guys. There's 3 buttons on the outside, 1, 2, 3 here on the
They,
front, and
they
then you
feel
have
more
the
solid
scroll
than the
wheel.
other ones. you know?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
looking at it, it seems like they'd be hard to find, but like feeling on it, I can tell a lot different.
So while we're talking about this, right?
Uh huh.
Do you want to do our?
Yeah, let's do the Cardo giveaway thing.
Yeah.
I
don't want to set any weird expectations. Like I know we were talking about the Packtalk Edge. We're not giving on it.
yeah, I did check if we could get one in,
Yeah,
but
we
with
can.
it being a brand new product
Yeah.
that literally launched 2 days ago, we can't give away one yet, but we will be giving away one in the future, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So let's do a spirit.
Yeah, we're gonna do a spirit giveaway. Bring up the code word on your screen for me, please, bud.
Yes, I can do that. Of course, the Cardo cold. Oh my God,
You can't.
Cardo cold word.
Cold word. All right. So if you want to participate in this, we're going to give away Cardo Spirit. In chat, just type the word Edge,
Here,
as
it's
you
on
see it, open
on
it
the
up so
screen
they
right
can
now.
fucking see. Yeah. If you type that into the chat, that'll register you to win, and we'll let those come in, and we'll continue talking about this, and then after a little while, we'll pick a winner from those people.
Also, can you confirm that it's case sensitive or
It's not case sensitive.
Not
It
case
does not
sensitive.
care.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So, you guys, all you have to do is type EDGE
Into
EDGE.
the chat. Sorry,
And you'll
guys, who are
automatically-
listening to our podcast or watching it after the fact. Have to be live. That's why you got to be here.
Yeah, the Cardo thing is the only thing that we give away live. So if you want to be here live, you can get we give away Cardo stuff every single episode.
So the big takeaways for the new one is they're using a newer version of.
I was gonna say you're a bigger techie dude,
Yeah.
so if you could explain to me what this 5.2 Bluetooth is and all this kind of stuff. What are we looking at here, updated wise?
So, without getting too technical, basically, better versions of Bluetooth give you a wider bandwidth.
Okay.
All right, quicker connection, less drops, more range. Those are the,
Speaking of range, no click out antenna. It's already
Yeah.
built into it, so
Yeah.
you don't have to click it out.
so it's just basically, if you want to break it down into its easiest, that's the easiest way to understand it. Is you're getting a more efficient version of it, the more iterations. Same thing with the mesh network. It's
Right.
just updating it. This is the 2.5 mesh.
Have you tried? Well, I guess there's no update yet. They have over-the-air updates, which is going to be really neat.
Yeah.
So you don't have to plug it into a computer or any bullshit like that.
That'll
It
be
just
really nice.
Updates.
Yeah, that'll be real nice. I am all for it. The only thing that I had apprehension of when we saw
I already showed people
Yeah.
the air mount.
Yeah, so I saw that and I was like immediately like no, but as he's showing you right now, hold it by the unit.
I am.
So yeah, exactly. So
My
it is
hands are
magnetic
cramped,
now, but yeah, and I know when you say magnetic, you think like, oh shit, it's gonna come off at any given time, right? The way that this works is so nifty. There is two capturing pieces on the side that when it snaps in via magnets, that clicks in, and it clicks into a channel that only has one exit. And that exit, you have to push down a thing on the front and then slide it forward. So it's double captive. The magnets just help it get to that point.
Yeah, so this is the perfect use of magnets. The magnets get the physical stuff in place, and then physical stuff grabs it.
Yeah.
We got Clutch First in the chat, which is another YouTuber.
Yeah,
you guys
bud.
should check him out.
Oh, no, I love
He's
this stuff.
asking, should he dip out on his Cine unit? He's planning on upgrading this season anyway.
Like, no shit. This is
I don't want to talk shit. Like, Cine's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
But this is... I don't know about I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys the Edge is that much better because I haven't even ridden in it.
I will say this, you won't
The Packtalk Black,
Yeah.
the one I have on my other helmet,
Yeah.
it is so much better.
Yeah, like no
that
bullshit.
It's not even a... I mean, sponsor stuff aside.
Yeah.
Like, legit.
That's the thing. No bullshit, sponsorship aside. If you had both of them in my hand, they both are very capable. They have good technologies. My dollars would have gone... If I didn't get one from working here, I would have bought one myself.
Right.
Because it's just something about it. It works a little bit better.
They also, if you ride with
Yeah.
people and they all have Packtalks,
It's so much easier.
it's I cannot tell you guys how many dual vlogs, tri vlogs, quad vlogs got ruined
Yeah.
because we could not connect multiple people.
All right, so
Anyway,
there's
let's
that.
give
I'm
one
going
of
to
these away.
roll it, and let's see who wins.
Hold on, let me put my Edge back on my helmet.
Nice.
I love
Remember
that
earlier when I did that
so
and it
much.
fucking lawn darted off the back of the helmet?
Yep.
All right. Highway IY770 has won. Subscribed since 2/17/2020.
Nice.
Yeah, bud.
Awesome. All right, so congrats to Highway IY770. Such a crazy name. Get your info over to Beau. You got to prove to him, send him an email, beau@chaseontwowheels.com.
That's BEAU.
BEAU.
BEAU. Don't.
BEAU.
God damn it, man. He just
And
went, meow.
prove. You got to just screenshot your YouTube page so he can coordinate that it's
Yep.
you're the right
Send
person.
me an email with the episode that you won on, and
Yes.
I'll get you, and I'll verify that with our information here, and we'll get you one now.
Congrats. All right, Beau, final stuff on the GSX-R750 here. Let's bring up as we're leaving it because we got some smart stuff to do.
Yeah.
What's your final thoughts? GSX-R 750,
I mean,
2022
it's
model.
a good solid bike. There's a reason it was going to be my first one. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say no to riding one around. I probably wouldn't buy it.
Uh-huh.
But if somebody handed me one, I'd probably ride the fuck out of it.
Heard that. Final thoughts from me. Absolutely phenomenal potentialed motorcycle. Would be an amazing track bike. Doesn't really cut it for me for what I'm looking for for a road bike. But as far as just riding goes,
and gradually
totally there.
Pulling you more and more towards the adventure and adventure touring market. Like it's been like you're gonna show up.
What are you talking about? Adventure Bros 2022.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I don't want you guys to. I don't want you guys to think I don't.
You're
agree,
riding an
but
R6 back and forth to work.
yeah, all the time. And I enjoyed this 750 a lot. I don't want the negative stuff we've talked about to make you guys think this is not a great bike. It's a phenomenal bike.
100%.
It's just not up to date in certain areas.
I'd say what is true about every motorcycle that you go out to buy is go out there with a general idea of what you want to accomplish as a rider, and then find the bike that fits that. For a person who wants to ride like this will provide,
yeah.
it's a great option. Yes, it could stand to get a little more tech upgrade.
Yeah.
It is pricey considering it doesn't have that tech.
Right.
But it's a solid machine. You're getting one of the big four.
Yeah.
So it's going to be nearly bulletproof.
Right.
It's got a lot of aftermarket support.
If you want an inline 4 Super Sport that has an extremely analog
Super
feel.
Sport.
Sorry.
Good old Super Sports.
If you want a Super Sport that has a very analog feel, that is probably the best one you can buy.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah, if you don't care about the tech. Some people don't care about the tech.
Some people don't like tech at all.
Yeah.
That would be a phenomenal motorcycle.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat earlier said something about raw. There is arguments on both sides, valid arguments for whether or not tech in bikes makes for crappier riders.
That's true.
It's not something that we're going to get into now.
That could be an entire episode.
There are arguments for each side of that. I am on the side of, I think, if you learn how to ride a bike, it doesn't matter the tech that's there. Some of it is going to be a safety net to keep you from. We've talked about this before, where it's like that's you know when the ABS kicks in, you're doing something wrong.
Right. Exactly.
Unless it's like an emergency situation. But
we'll get into that into another
raw
episode.
Motorcycle, if you don't want
awesome bike needs a little bit of an upgrade.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Get rid of that stupid headlight.
Okay. So we have. That's it for the GSX-R
Look at those
750.
pictures. They're mostly headlight.
The headlight is so fucking big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is sad because the head itself has a nice shape.
Yeah. So, guys, we're going to get into our smart interest only. What I did is we post a photo or whatever over on the Chase on Tools community page asking you guys some questions. We're going to get it into smart answers only. But first, I was doing a first ride the other day, and I have a video to share with everybody.
Oh, yeah. Make it to Biggs.
Make it the Biggs, doing it right now.
Do a big old gib.
And this is for all the smart guys. This is a live on Two Wheels exclusive. This is not getting posted anywhere but here.
You did what you were supposed to do.
That's Ben over at Mountain Motorsports.
There you go.
Smart. Ow. Stay smart.
So, there you go. Stay smart.
Yep.
I know Andy dropped off that sticker weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
And we've been up to Mountain multiple times, and he just Ben would always be like out to lunch or something. He never was able to get to the helmet. And I was leaving that day.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, by the way, I wanted to get your opinion on
what bike
something."
is that?
Well, it was the Indian thing that we have outside that I'm probably going to ride home. So,
don't even know what it is.
my helmet, my first ride helmet is officially a Smart helmet. Can we get a Smart in the chat? Smart in the chat. Alrighty. All right, so guys, it is time for Smart Answers Only. Beau, I might have you read these because I can tell my voice is not going to be here much longer.
I'll do my best. I just get beard hair in my mouth. Go for it.
All right, Smart Answers Only, and let's go.
All right, Hawk. Oh, he's in chat right now. Homie, how would this compare to the SV650, which would be a better second bike? Real answer is both different bikes. English much. SV650 would slay everything from the streets to backcountry roads. If you know you're going to be more focused on twisties and highways, I'd take the 750. Smart answer is both for second bike.
Por qué no los dos?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Then you just attach them with a bar. GSX-R R6 first bike. No.
I love everything about this.
Yeah. All right. Not Trey. Why is the 2020 GSX-R750 13 ranked lower than the 2020 Yamaha R6-7 on motorcycle.com? Real answer is it's based on a user metric that nobody really uses, so it kind of gets ranked in a weird way. Smart answer, 2020 GSX-R 250R and the 600R ranked third and fourth, respectively. Well,
no comment.
Yeah.
No comment at all.
Yeah.
I don't have the voice for that.
Tanu Brenda, just tell me how comfortable is it for passengers? Why only boys have fun? What about ladies who sit on pillion seat? What? Okay, real answer. I think you have that backwards. Real answer, probably not very comfortable. It's a super sport, so the rear seat is going to be tiny.
Can confirm.
Smart answer, girls can have fun too. Get a license and get on a bike. Also true.
Preach.
Also, sitting on the back of a super sport is scary.
You can ask Heather. We did an entire girlfriend rides bike for the
I rode
rides
on the back of Connor's bike.
Uh-huh.
Remember Connor from the meetups?
No.
He had the Honda F4i.
Take your word on it.
Big old dude. Yep. Scary. Wood! Just in all caps. 04100. Why hasn't it been updated since 2011? It was a great redesign at the time, but now it's outdated. Real answer, there is no update when nobody else is in the same category. You want a sport bike less powerful than a leader bike with more street ability than a 600? This is about it. Smart answer is old does not equal less fun. If it was ranting and raved before, it's still got it.
And that's what we quote.
The real answer is that they've already paid for their R&D and they don't want to spend more money. Small blower and two wheels. What's up, homie? If you had to choose between this and the R6, which one would you choose?
I can only imagine what the stick
on next image.
Be. How dare you?
Wow.
How poignant, but how
Wow.
dare you?
Wow.
Ranger, how I can't. Blasphemy.
Go for it. This is good. Goody's reaction to the Ranger landing the farmhand.
I'm with Andy.
Yep. What else we got? All right, that's Doodle. Okay. That's a picture of Doodle, at least. This is in the Girls Who Ride. Sounds like you need to try the other seat. Hell yeah. By the way, Doodle, you freaking rock. She does. She's awesome.
Ghost, you can't put that in there.
All right, for those of you who are not watching, this is our internal notes. It's a screenshot of our internal note structure on MiloNote, which is what we use for all the show documentation. It says, Chase mentioned you in an After the Ride GSX-R 750 Live on Two Wheels, Season 2, Episode 9. It says, @Ghost. I'm pretty.
That's because I mistyped, and instead of hitting backspace, I hit enter, so it sent the comment. I thought it was hilarious, though.
Yeah, he called you.
What you don't see is down here, always remember. Anyway, that is it for Smart Answers Only.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Speaking of Doodle, that'll be my call out that we from earlier. If you aren't subscribed to Doodle on a motorcycle, go subscribe. She is awesome. She's a sweet, intelligent, fun, very kind person. She's also one hell of a rider. Don't let her bullshit you. She will sandbag you up in the canyons in northern Phoenix or northern Arizona. She sandbagged the shit out of me and Blockhead.
Wait. Oh, sorry, I'm scrolling through.
All right, so we're at
that time.
That time now. We're going to go through.
We've got 6 minutes left. We're actually doing okay on time. I feel like we're doing solid.
Pointing it out doesn't mean.
All right, next. So we're now going to go through the Discord thing, guys. Best meme, $50 Revzilla gift card. Let's go. Rand Drew, CEO of Smart Industries here, dropping a little squid.
Dope octopus.
I want that as a sticker.
It's a giant squid.
I want that sticker. I don't know if it's an actual sticker, but.
Yeah.
Breakfast of Champions, Piston and Valves.
Oh, God. We are done with pistons and valves in this shop right now, and how dare you?
Yeah. Who posted that? Oh, Rand Drew. Oh, he probably knows.
Yeah.
Fixing the CBR in 300 days. Yeah. It's more like 6, but anyway, we're not gonna count. These.
We're rounding about, so you just hold on to your butts.
Yeah, we're getting really close to win the CBR 1000. Also, I do not appreciate how many people are reacting to these things.
Yeah.
This is unacceptable. Throwing this in here because I'm proud of my very quick 1-4-3-2 firing order I4. That's
pretty dope.
I wish I could appreciate this. I don't understand. I think booms happen here? Maybe. Who knows?
Booms happen here. That's motorcycles.
I hope by the end of this, by the time we get to the end of this, I want this, and it says booms happen here with an arrow. That would be funny. That'd be fast also. Andy Gooney, the person with the smart sticker, I think. When they announced you won the CBR 1000, yeah, I'll take the CBR 300 instead. Oh my God, how would you respond if you got an email back and somebody had won the 1000? They're like, yeah, I'd like the 300 instead. Would you just die inside?
No, I'd be like, I get it.
Yeah, I mean 300 is gonna be dope too. Let's be honest. Old school photo of Chase.
Yeah.
When you want to squid, but you forgot where you were parked. I remember the days that I could fit into these clothes.
Yeah,
good times. Maybe I'll have those days again.
Oh, sad face.
Oh, sad face. Whoever plants these trees in Georgia is not smart. When it's your birthday and you hate Bradford pears.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm allergic to, man, but I hate whatever it is. I appreciate the plant, and I'm sure it's making the world better, but it makes my life terrible. No. We need somebody make this say Chase's opinion on Yamaha and make this say Rancher. That's what we need. By the end of
He's
this.
assaulting our buddy. Don't let him do you dirty like that.
New Sportster, right? Bro, I would be down though. You know, I would be here for it.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate this. I know the difference in the Sportster and the Sportster S now.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah.
We'll just keep moving on. Oh God. it's an Indian shirt of Beau. Chase admiring Beau's Harley Davidson.
Dingus.
That's honestly pretty great. I can't hate that at all. I had oh dude.
RC51.
He had one?
No, it's a 900.
Friggin' Mark. Oh
see
my gosh, man. That's so cool.
That is, I love the dude. That is the like iconic.
Can
like,
you
old
imagine
school
if you
sport bike.
found one of these for sale?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That would be
It's
so
really
cool.
small on my screen. So at first, when I just looked at that little picture, and then when you blew it up, but yeah, when it's small, I was like, is that a fucking RC51?
I love that.
Yeah.
Friggin' Mark, you'll have to let us know how that was. That'd be cool to like interview somebody and see how like, you know, what bikes they've had in the past. He doesn't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh God. Oh my God. When Andy meme bombed the podcast 8 episodes ago with Steve McQueen and Chase has no clue who he is. And Chase picks up a watch sponsor and becomes a Steve McQueen expert.
I was waiting for that.
To be fair, that was Trey being an expert writing a phenomenal script that Chase read.
This is the best part of it. You know, we had the joke about you just reading what was on the teleprompter. Mm-hmm. Now you actually do that because now nearly all of our content is created.
A lot of the content is
without
scripted.
without you touching it before it happens.
That's hilarious. Wow, with the quality of my so we got a photo of me with my Kodak shirt on. Bro, screw GoPro. I'm 100% Kodak. Can you imagine?
Didn't they have an action cam?
I'd have to take 24 photos on a little instant camera every second.
I think they had an action cam.
Kodak?
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of Nikon.
No.
Anyway, we'll move on.
Yeah. They had it was called a Pix Pro, I think it was.
A pic. Oh my God.
It's a 360 action cam.
Beau. Hey, Bobo, a picnic basket.
Bobo.
Hey, Bobo,
picnic basket.
a picnic basket. This is hilarious.
Yeah, I like that.
I love that so much. Oh, it was from Ghost.
Yeah.
Of course, Ghost made that. Oh my Lord, at the smart. When your 10-year-old son is into smart, he makes a logo out of a monkey face for a Honda Monkey.
Nice.
That's fair.
Nice.
God, Honda Monkey was such a fun bike too.
Yeah.
The Honda Monkey is most definitely a smart bike for sure. Look at all the interaction.
Yeah, I'm digging it, guys.
Okay, I had telling the monkey he's actually sat on. When you're a patron supporter and you realize you could win the CP.
The poor guy who won this bike is just sitting there going like, what in the fuck are these idiots doing?
Oh my god, that's so funny. All right, moving on. Goonies possible first Britney candidate? What's a Britney candidate?
Yeah, that one, that reference goes above me. I'm not really sure.
Oh, okay. Well, at least we can live the same.
Yeah.
The Goonies possible Britney candidate number 2. What is a Goonie? What is Britney candidate? We have to know.
I don't know what that's in reference to.
Help us.
Am I just too old for it?
Help us. This
is from last podcast. This was amazing.
Wait, I don't. This is
Do you not remember? I had all of the Cardo stuff on.
Oh, got you. That is actually funny. I do remember that. Oh God. When the Goonie realizes he's still a mod.
Nice.
Oh Jesus! Don't mess with the Goonie. He's got the power still.
Nice.
Oh my God. Oh, Ghost. That's wrong. It's true. Oh, but it's wrong. You got a guy riding a horse and it says riding a 2024 Gixxer.
Yeah.
Do be like
still
that.
not updated. Yeah. Yeah.
This person wins only because of the speed.
That's not Trey.
Oh, it's Yanto. Hashtag not Trey. 100% not Trey wins.
Yeah,
not Trey wins. There's no argument. I have, hold on. My decision has been spoken. Yanto / not Trey, you are the winner of a $50 Revzilla gift card.
Yeah.
Props on the speed to that.
That's what we like.
Is there like a meme creator online, like a website?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because how the hell did he make
know.
that so
I
fast?
have no idea how any of these guys do it so quickly.
You guys need to share your secrets in the
No, don't.
in the Discord. So no, because imagine how many more we could get.
Yeah.
It'd be hilarious.
Yeah. We got some quick draws down there.
That was good, guys. Nice job.
I'll get your information, Mud, and then I'll get you one those gift cards sent out.
Yeah, Yanto, not Trey. So guys, I've got to go try out this Packtalk Edge, see what it's all about, and ride on home. Is it going to rain on me on the way home? Let's find out.
Great question.
I have a lot of rain gear that I really would prefer not to ride in. Do you have rain pants?
I do now.
Are they super, super baggy?
No, because mine are regular riding pants. They're ADV pants, and they have a removable waterproof liner.
I guess not that you guys care, but it's not gonna rain on my way home, so I don't have to ride in the rain. I know that a lot of you guys are probably like, oh man, I hope Chase doesn't get rained on the way home. That would be unfortunate for him.
The gear that I want is Gore-Tex, and if you've never ridden Gore-Tex, it's
that's a great story for another day. If we don't end the show right now, I will piss myself on live show.
It's a lifetime warranty on that.
How great for Gore-Tex. All right, guys, we will see you guys on the next episode. So the question is, what are we going to be talking about? Great question. I have no idea. We got a lot of stuff.
What is it?
We've got 2-up riding. We've got MC accessories. Need it, want it, ditch it. We got commuting to work on 2 wheels.
Yeah.
Women and motorcycles. Cheap thrills. Best bikes on a budget.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Live show from a dirt course. That'd be so technically challenging. And then ask the chat.
I mean,
I kind of like this, the cheap thrills. Best bike on a budget, or I like the accessories thing.
yeah. Accessories is good. Revzilla just did one recently on like packing and stuff, so that might.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's do
We
the
also
bike
have. We also have. I think we should hold off on that because we have a trip that we're planning.
True. So let's do cheap thrills, best bikes on a budget.
Yeah.
We'll create multiple levels of budgets, and we'll have to choose a bike. Maybe for maybe we can come up with different adventures, and we only have a certain amount of money to buy a motorcycle to do that adventure with, and we'll choose motorcycles based on our budget.
There you go.
That'd be fun. All right, guys, we're gonna see you guys next week, and yeah, I have to pee so bad I can't even think. There's that. Oh, doggy poots.
Bye, guys.
Later, dudes.